This is Brian Flynn talking to Andy White after Altrincham's 1-0 victory over Aldershot Town on Saturday afternoon, non-league day. Big crowd inside the J. Davidson Stadium. And Andy, in the first half, you had a huge amount of the ball. Certainly made you the most influential player on the pitch, and you seem to be really enjoying it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first half today. Felt like the ball came to me a lot. I was the out ball first half. Just a bit frustrated that we didn't create a goal from it or a clear-cut chance. But to be fair, Aldershot set up quite solid today.
Yeah, it was a very, very, one could say, negative formation that Mark Molesley set up, and they just stuck to their guns all the way through. In the end, we've broken them down. We've had a bit of luck, but when you score a goal like that, having had so much domination, it's probably what you deserve.
Yeah, so I think we fully deserved the win today. I think Aldershot came to get a point the way they set up, but in the second half, like you say, we did get Mooney on the ball quite a few times, like 4 or 5 times in good areas. So when you've got a player of Mooney's quality, it's just a matter of time before there's going to be a goal or he's going to set a goal up.
I think with Dan Mooney's second half performance right from the early stages of the second half, and of course his goal, which has taken a deflection, he was deservedly man of the match.
Yeah, I think second half he was our driving force. He, like I just said before, he looked our most dangerous player. He was the out ball. So yeah, I think he deserved that.
Now, you've not played too much football this season due to injury, but you have been a regular in recent matches. And whilst I'm sure that's very tough physically, and you certainly look like you were blowing a bit on Tuesday night, you've done really well.
Yeah, so obviously I came back, didn't I, went on loan to get some games at SC United, which I enjoyed, and then came back here, had a little setback with a hamstring injury, but probably because of the intensity of the National League after having such a long layoff. And I feel like I'm finally getting back to somewhere where I was, but obviously I've still got quite a bit more to go. I feel I can get a lot fitter, and then ultimately that would help me play better towards the end of the games.
And you are one of the senior players in what is a pretty young back four these days.
Yes, I feel like one of the senior ones at the minute, but the young lads that have come in have done exceptionally well. So I don't think you can even notice that they are young because they're playing so well and they look solid. But yeah, it's quite good to be an experienced one because you can just, keep calm and get in the right positions, try and read the play, and the young lads have got a lot of energy, which is good.
And you're an important member of the squad because the fact that you can play left back and right back and you're comfortable in either position. So Phil Parkinson and Neil Sorville really value that. Yeah,
I feel like that's a good thing to be. If you can be like utility kind of, you can play left back or right back, or they can bring you on the wing if you want to see a game out. It just means I've got more chance of getting game time, so I like being like that, yeah.
And how do you think things have changed as we progress through the leagues from Northern Premier League, National League North into the National League? You've come through that whole journey. How do you think things have progressed or changed in terms of your role in the team? Because you're not going to get as much chance to get forward in the National League as you would do in a Northern Premier League game.
Yeah, so you just have to be a lot more organised because the teams that you're facing, they're organised and they have a lot of quality. In the Northern League, you could have got away with kind of committing yourself and taking a chance, but in this league you'll get punished. So it's just about playing cat and mouse. Don't go too far forward, but don't be too negative. And I feel like today we got the balance right, and we deserve to win in the end.
And how are things with the injury? Are you feeling fit and strong?
Yeah, so it's the best I've felt now. I feel like I'm getting fitter, pain-free in the ankle at the moment, touch wood. And I'm just enjoying playing football again. I just want to get back to playing on a weekly basis.
And with no action now for the best part of 3 weeks, which is not ideal, but it does give all the players a chance to have a rest, recover, get fit again for what's a very, very busy run-in.
Yeah, that's right. For the lads who've played every week, it's a good chance for them to have a bit of a rest, spend time with the family, maybe over one of the weekends. But for me, like the gaffer was joking then, I need to keep doing fitness because it's the opposite for me. I'm coming into it later. So I'm going to try and use this time to keep getting fit. And some of the lads who've played, obviously, every week of the season will use it to have a little rest. But yeah.
5 home wins on the bounce, no goals conceded, 14 goals scored. We're going really well at the moment. We're 14th in the National League, so things are set up for an exciting run in to the end of the season, and what should be our best finish for a long time in the National League. Yeah,
you're right there. We just want to keep on putting in the performances, because we know that the results will come if we do that. I like that we're being solid and we're keeping clean sheets. That's the foundation for winning games, and long may it continue, because obviously the fans must be feeling the buzz around the place, and we want to take the momentum from this season into next season as well.
What was the atmosphere like today? It felt really good on the gantry, real buzz, lovely afternoon, nearly 2,500 in the ground, great turnout from Aldershot as well, so there was a real sort of sense of occasion.
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere today. The fans got behind us. To think where we've come from in 5 seasons ago when I was here, and there was 600, and now you're playing in front of 2,500. It's amazing. Yeah, it's brilliant.
That's the thoughts of Andy White. Had an excellent game in Altrincham's 1-0 victory over Aldershot Town on Saturday afternoon.